Hi everybody, it's Kathy, dietitian from Highland Primary Care in Airdrie with our fourth and final installment of our bite-sized slices of happiness. And today we're going to talk a little bit about savoring, which is kind of a cool little technique. I would say it's a mindfulness technique, so hope you enjoy. So yeah, here it is, savoring. So we'll put in the links a little activity that I always like to do in happiness class or in our mindful eating class, which is a chocolate meditation, which I think is the best kind of meditation. You will need a little piece of good chocolate, something with a wrapper preferably, because they do cue you to unwrap the chocolate. And it just gives you that experience of spending 3 or 4 minutes savoring a piece of chocolate. And whenever I do this exercise, I realize how infrequently I do only one thing at a time. I'm constantly multitasking, and I really enjoy just the experience of being able to enjoy a piece of chocolate. And the idea of savoring is you can do it with anything. You can savor a cup of coffee, you can savor a hot shower, you can savor getting dressed in the morning, you can savor doing dishes even if you want to, and how the water feels on your hands. And thinking, a nice way to think about savoring is that if this was the first time I ever did this activity, what would I really notice about it? If it's the first time I ever have a piece of chocolate, what am I noticing about it? And I find that we get a lot more happiness. A lot of times we're in our heads, like we've talked about before. We're not really paying attention to what's right in front of us, definitely not savoring it and enjoying it. So from the my dietitian side of things, the more we can engage all our senses in the foods we eat, then the more our bodies will help us say, you know, that's it, I'm satisfied, I've had enough. So it's a really cool little technique to try. Yeah, so savoring, think about with any activity you want to savor, what did I notice right before? What do I notice right after? And what did I learn from it? So give it a try. With anything you do, you can savor a meal, you can savor something, you know, you think is kind of an indulgent kind of food, but you can savor activities too. And just pay attention to what you notice. And like I said, cue yourself to think, if this was the very first time I was doing this, what would I notice is different? So yeah, strategies for savoring: noticing the ordinary moments, savor your daily routines and rituals. So like having a shower, brushing your teeth, savor and reminisce with family and friends. You can also savor a time, savor a vacation that you loved. Savor just, you know, when your kids were babies, something like that. You can savor anything you want to, as long as it brings a happy memory to your face. Replay happy days like a video, and be open to all the beauty that's around us. You can savor a walk outside and noticing everything that's changing, and all the different sights and smells and everything that's out there to be seen and heard and felt. So did you know, oh, sorry about the page number there. That's just something I forgot to take out. Savoring a positive experience for just 15 to 20 seconds allows it to register in your emotional memory. So actually, if you do this as a regular, semi-regular practice, it makes you happier. So, okay, sharing what went well is just another quick little skill we teach in happiness class. And it's literally going through your day and just trying to find 3 things that went well. So often when we start getting overwhelmed by negative thoughts and experiences, it's hard to pull out what went well, but yet things are going well all the time. But like we talked about before, positive experiences tend to be less deep and more fleeting. So we really have to make an effort to kind of pull them out. So yeah, sharing what went well is just looking back in your day. And I notice when people are just starting to change the way they're thinking, they're trying to think of big things that went well. And sometimes it's the little things, like I went outside for a walk at lunch and the sunshine felt amazing on my face, or I saw the most beautiful sunrise this morning, or I noticed a bird in a tree, or somebody held a door for me and that really felt nice. Like these do not have to be big things. Like we talked about, happiness kind of adds up, and it's all the little moments that makes a big difference. So sharing what went well can be super powerful. if you share what went well for a week, so if you had a partner or friend that you were like, let's do this, let's share what went well for this week, it increases your happiness and it can decrease signs of depression for up to 6 months. 6 months. And that seems like a pretty easy thing to do to help protect us or make us more resilient against depression. So that's sharing what went well. And the next one is similar, but slightly different. Oh, sorry, I just had a little quote for you here. So we're surrounded by moments of pleasure all day long, but we need to attend to them to benefit. So that's kind of a reminder to be mindfulness quote. And it's the little moments that make life big for sure. So sharing what went well and being grateful kind of sound the same thing. They're slightly different. Sharing one thing we're grateful for, the research says we should probably only do it once a week, because if we do it daily, that we just get repetitive about it. Like, I'm thankful for my kids, I'm thankful for my house, I'm thankful for my whatever, my car, my dog. But if you really pull out the little things that you're grateful for, and trying to pick out unique things that, I mean, obviously we're thankful for those big things in our lives, but kind of pulling out the little things that make us really grateful. So yeah, once a week is all you need to do this. Some people like to have a gratitude journal where they write these down. You know, Brene Brown, if you like her, she's an amazing author, and she talks often about there's no joy without gratitude. And I've really noticed that in my own life. It's just when I'm feeling frustrated and stuck, and even angry, that if I just take a minute and be grateful for what I do have, you know, I hate cleaning, but I'm thankful to have a house to clean, and a safe place to just be ourselves, right? So that kind of thing is just can really balance out some of those more negative feelings we have. So yeah, that's it. Just things to give a try. For sure, they're not very difficult. And I would say, and I've said it before multiple times, that's what people say is probably their biggest. They're skeptical that something so small could do any difference at all. But truth be told, people that engage in these kind of mindfulness or gratitude, random act of kindness, sharing what went well, or sharing a positive experience, people who do these things on a regular basis actually start to change their brain on MRI. So it makes a difference. And I would say, like I say, like I always say, it's okay to be skeptical, but play both ends against the middle and give it a try and see if it doesn't make you feel a bit more happier. It's not our natural state, and especially when there's so much going on and there's so much angst and even anger, I'd say, in the world, we have to work a little harder to find our happy. So surround yourself with people that support you in it, so that it can remind you, you know, when it can remind you of when you're getting pulled down in the wrong direction, and they can help pull us up, and sometimes we can help pull them up when they need it. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. Of course, they're just bite-sized little pieces and for you to think about, and they won't be made real unless you decide how they'll work in your life, and how you can make them be like living, breathing things in your own world. But if you do need some help with that, we do have our teams in the medical home. So if you doctor from Airdrie out to Didsbury, you have a medical home team. You have a nurse and social worker embedded right in your doctor's office, and you can make an appointment with them, and you can talk about these things or others. We do have a Facebook page where we try to keep updated regularly with any new things that we have. So it's just Highland Primary Care Network, all one word, all typed out, I mean to say. And then we also do have our website, which is www.hpcn.ca. And then if you go under programs, you'll see the health improvement program. And that has all our classes and the YouTube channel and any handouts and all the kinds of things that we use. So yeah, that was the fourth and final bite-sized slice of happiness for you. And I hope you enjoyed it, and check out our other videos on our YouTube channel. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.